Yo, yes sir, we live and we back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, here today bringing you the fourth and final installment of this week's third and goal series. We talking tight ends for single entry 3 max and 20 max slates, alright? Hey, we gonna jump right into it. Y'all know I don't like to hold you long, but before we do, please do your boy a big favor, man. Hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit that like button, regardless of whether you hit the subscribe button or not, man. It goes a long way, man. It's much needed and greatly appreciated. All right, thank you so much in advance. Now let's get into these tight ends. Y'all seen the thumbnail, man. Y'all know who I'm on this week. George Kittle. I'm going right back to him. Listen, if you saw the other videos this week, you know the theme, man. Play the guys that's in the right spots, the prosperous spots, that's going to get the opportunities, all right? And George Kittle is that such play for me this week. Here's why I like George Kittle. They're going to be San Francisco 49ers playing the Arizona Cardinals this week. An up-paced matchup for them. Arizona plays at a fast pace. Their air raid offense, they like to spread it around, throw it down the field, score. They are 6 point underdogs, 5.5 somewhere in there. So they're expected to be playing from behind. They're expected to have to throw to try to keep up with this Arizona Cardinals offense. Now I know Trey Lance is potentially starting for the 49ers. I do not care. I know he's inefficient through the air, but here's my logic behind it. You see George Kittle. You see he's a major part of the passing game here. He's their three down. He's their every down tight end. And with Trey Lance at QB, I know it's going to take away a few opportunities with Trey Lance's running ability. Undoubtedly, they're going to have some design runs and things of that nature if Trey Lance is starting. But with them expecting to be playing from behind, they're going to have to throw. And the best way to get a young QB comfortable is going to a nice, sturdy, sure-handed tight end for check downs, little crossing routes over the middle, curls up in there. I expect George Kittle to be used a lot to get Trey Lance comfortable in the rhythm. Is they're going to need him to be efficient passing the ball if they want to have any chance of beating the Arizona Cardinals. I love George Kittle at his 5,600 price tag, especially with the amount of volume he sees and I expect him to see in this matchup. All right? Coming in at my second tight end, I'm going to go right back to him, man. TJ Hockenson. Listen, I know he's had 2 down weeks here, going against Baltimore and the Bears. I would argue that he's down because it's two tough defenses, two solid defenses, they're maybe not the best in the NFL, but two of the better defenses in the league. So I have no problem going right back to T.J. Hockenson in a matchup against this Minnesota Vikings defense, who is nothing to write home about. All right, they're underdogs in this matchup as well. Expect to be playing from behind, expecting to pass. T.J. Hockenson is a major passer. This is a major part of this passing game for the Detroit Lions, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but we'll see as the season goes on. But he's averaging close to 15 DK points right now. You saw what he did the first 2 games of the year, going against the 49ers, going against the Packers, gave you 25 and 20 DK points, man. I would argue that he's closer to that type of production than he is to what he's given you the past 2 weeks at 8 and 3 DK points. I think it was just a matter of two tougher defenses, lower scoring game environments. I think that changes this week against the Minnesota Vikings. I like TJ Hockenson at his price. I know he's going to be at low ownership because he's giving you 2 duds here, but there's no reason not to go back to him in this spot. I like TJ Hockenson, all right? And rounding out my tight ends, my third and final tight end, to give you a little salary saver, maybe a GPP play could possibly take it down. We're going to stay in that 49ers Cardinals game, baby, and go Max Williams, all right? Listen. He's been seeing the target so far this season. He's on a high-powered offense. and a QB in Kyler Murray who seems to be spreading the ball all around so far this year. He's not just locked in on DeAndre Hopkins. He knows he has other weapons, and he's spreading the ball around, being very efficient. I like my chances with Max Williams at this 3,400 near the minimum price tag. You see, he's been very solid so far. Other than week one against the Tennessee Titans, he gave you 16 DK points, 5 and 17 this past week. I think he sees an ample amount of targets, enough targets to get you a solid return at 3,400 price tag. I like Max Williams. We get tight end, all right? That's going to do it for us here this week, man. It's my three tight ends this week: TJ Hockenson, George Kittle, and Max Williams. Get you some exposure to these plays, man. Get them in your player pool. You know they're going to be in mind, man. That's going to do it for us. That's going to do it for this week, all right? Man, good luck to y'all this weekend. I hope y'all green up, all right? Y'all know the motto: chances make champions. Y'all do your thing, man. I'll see y'all next week, all right? Let's go.